Hi everyone. My name is Brandon. I'm in this chair. I was abused. I have a marriage license, a marriage certificate. It has a name on the marriage certificate, and someone, said they was my wife, and it was not my wife. The person who said it. I'm not sure of the name or any of that stuff, but I was sexually abused and stuff like that. You don't have to be ashamed if you were sexually abused and someone said they were someone who they are not. You know, growing up, I went to a lot of different churches and studied a lot of different religions, and, you know, I don't have a lot to give, but I can tell you what I know or what I learned or what people told me, you know. So, it was some people that was talking about soul contracts and how the devil tried to steal people's soul. And the way that, some of the people said stuff happened to them is that they were saying stuff like, okay, they say, okay, when a person is born and a person, wherever a person came from, it's like if you said that you wanted a girlfriend, you wanted a wife. If you said something like that, but somebody tried to give you a family and somebody tried to give you more than one child and stuff like that, that's not part of your soul contract. That was someone else's idea. If you said you wanted a girlfriend, you wanted a wife, and that's all you said you wanted, and it don't matter if she can get pregnant or not. If she can't get pregnant, then it just won't be any pregnancies. Because, this is America with all of the complaints about the price of food, the price of gas, and how people are homeless and trying to find places to live. Maybe people shouldn't be having all these children anyway. You ain't got to worry about your child having a place to live if you never get pregnant in the first place. You ain't got to worry about an extra mouth to feed if you don't never get pregnant in the first place. You don't got to worry and argue about abortion if you never get pregnant in the first place. You don't got to worry about your child being abused if you never get pregnant in the first place. So, it was like, a lot of this stuff, is unnecessary and never even had to happen, And like, the answer to abortion is just don't get pregnant. And then there is no abortion to worry about, you know? Because when so many people need somewhere to stay at and need food to eat and saying that it ain't enough money, a lot of people said, why would you get pregnant and have a baby when people are already struggling anyway? You know? But it was like, different people did different stuff. Me, I said that, I wanted a girlfriend. I said, I wanted a wife, you know? I'm not one of those people that wanted a family. So they was like, they cannot trap me in a soul contract. No, because some other guy wanted a big family. Some other guy wanted a family. Some other guy wanted to be a family guy, not me. It was like, see, A boy has a choice to say he wants to be a lover boy. He wants to love a girl. Another guy said he wanted to be a family man. I'm not that guy. I'm not a family man. I'm not a family boy type of person. No. Because I would not want to tell a lie if I had to face God. You know, if God asked me, Brandon, did you come here to make a family and be a family man? Or did you come here to love a girl and be a lover of girls? I came to be a lover of girls. I came to love a girl, you know, not to make a family, you know, that way, you know. And it was a long time ago, you know. All I said was I wanted a girlfriend because it was like, you can't be lovers if you can't be friends. So in order to be a lover boy for a girl, she would first have to be your friend, and a girl who is your friend, and then the relationship would end up being more than friends. She would go from being a girl that's your friend to being a girl that's your wife, and that's your baby part never had to happen, you know. Because it was a story in the Bible. A lot of people was making fun of a girl because she couldn't have a baby or something. But sometimes you never wanted a baby in the first place, you know. A person told me a story before that, like, you know, somebody was interested the same way I'm interested in a girl. One guy wanted the girl to have babies and wanted her to have a family. I'm the type of guy that just wanted her to have sex with me, and I was going to be her lover boy, a boy myself, a lover for a girl. I'm a lover and I'm a boy for a girl. It was like somebody else trapped themselves in that soul contract because they wanted to have a family, not me. And now they got to worry about what they going to do with them children. And that's what the people was explaining. And it was like sometimes girls have that same problem because it was a similar story. It was like a girl wanted to be a lover girl for me, you know, a situation like that. But, you know, somebody wanted to be a family. Somebody wanted to have brothers and sisters and wanted the girl to have more than one child, not me. And since somebody else wanted a girl to have more than one child, not me, the person that wanted the girl to have more than one child, not me, it's their responsibility. Because when God checks the record, me, Brandon, I said, I'm a boy, a lover for a girl. The dude that wanted to be the family man, he can have his family. But since I, you know, my job of being a lover boy, he not supposed to have my wife. He not supposed to have my girlfriend, whatever you call it. Girlfriend, wife, you know, because your wife is your girlfriend. Because in order for somebody to be your wife, you know, according to my religion, the way I believe, she has to be a girl who is my friend, because your wife is not supposed to be your enemy, you know, that way. It's the way it was explained to me. So it's the person that was talking about those soul contracts, because, you know, since making a baby is making a soul, they was talking about trapping people with a baby. A girl was saying one time that a bad person got her pregnant. And the baby seemed like a bad baby that was inside of her when she got pregnant with a bad spirit. And she never wanted a bad baby with a bad spirit. She never wanted a bad pregnancy with a bad baby with a bad spirit inside of it. So since that man wanted her to have a bad baby with a bad spirit and a bad pregnancy, she don't want nothing to do with that bad baby with that bad spirit and that bad pregnancy. And he can have his bad baby with the bad spirit from that bad pregnancy. Because it was not her ideal and it was not my ideal. And since he wanted it so bad and wanted it to happen that way, it was his ideal, not mine. You know, that kind of situation. It's what somebody told me, you know. So people was talking about, you know, never let them trap you in a soul contract. If you was one of those girls that just wanted to have fun and somebody tried to make you a baby mama, you got the right to say no. She was just a girl that wanted to have fun. She never wanted to be a mom. She never wanted to have a baby from an entity or a bad person with a bad spirit or whatever. They can have it. She never wanted it anyway. You know, that type of situation. Because you got to tell the truth. It's about God. You can't let somebody say you supposed to be a family dad when I know I was only here to be a lover boy. You know, they said it was this girl and, you know, she wanted dudes to fight her baby daddy and stuff like that. And whoever win the fight get to have sex with her. I never agreed to any of that, you know. I was only here to love a girl as a friend, and she would be my girlfriend, and she would be my wife, a girl who is my friend. I never made those soul contracts that other people made just because some other guy agreed to fight other dudes in exchange for a girl's sex. I never did. So it is no trade in places in those situations. When another guy said, whoever win the fight and you got to beat up this person and beat up that person and prove you a real man, I was never part of the prove you a real man competition, you know, because you got to tell the truth to God. So they was like, never let them change you. If you know you the type of guy that only wanted to love a girl and be a lover boy, but somebody else wanted a family, whether it was with 2 children or 3 children or 10 children. If you know after the first time you saw a child being born, you said you didn't want no more children, somebody else's idea of having more than one child has nothing to do with my soul because it's not what I agreed to.